You are now rocking with the best. Ro Parrish in Studio B. It is Game Time presented by State Farm here with the Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell. Happy holidays, Coach. No coal in your stocking, right?
A lot of it.
Nah, come on, man.
I've been
come
a
on,
bad
Coach.
boy.
Nah, come on,
Coach. A bad boy, man.
Well, you know,
I don't believe in all that old good stuff, man. I'm a bad boy. We need the coal.
That's okay. We have plenty of presents because the two top teams in the league were playing on Christmas Day.
And we got a present from that?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, my
Let's roll these highlights and show you how it went down. Phoenix Suns, Golden State Warriors, the two top teams in the league. 2 games have been played, 2 wins by the home team. There's CP3. You see Steph Curry. And, Coach, Steph entered this game averaging 13 points per game on Christmas. That would change in this one, and you got to close that back door, don't you, Coach?
Yeah, he's always moving without the ball, and that's the thing that you love about the Golden State Warriors. As a team, they're constantly getting wide open shots. Look at that. Coming off a double screen right there, get set picks, and look at this come flying in. Let me see who that is.
That's son of the glove, the tip drill like Nelly.
Why would I even ask myself, Gary Payton?
There he is. Primary offensive options for the Sun get big. There's Devin Book. And then you see DeAndre Ayton. Suns in control at this point, Coach.
Yeah, Ayton hitting the glass right now. Early in this game, Ayton was a problem for the small Golden State teams.
No problem. Well, more on that momentarily. You want to improve your situation? How about some heavy precipitation? Steph Curry dropping the 3. Uh-oh. They scared the look. They shook CP3 with the crossover, Coach.
Man, every now and then, CP3 will fool you. You'll forget his age, and he'll realize he put that thing on you, man, and put you to your knees.
21, 8, and 6 for CP3. And more of Steph Curry. His 5th 3. 33 points in 37 minutes. They keep watching him. No stopping him. He is a problem. But, Coach, Phoenix still hanging around in this one, keeping it close.
Hanging around. I thought Phoenix had the best chance to win this game at home on their floor and the depleted roster of Golden State. But that guy right there, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Otto Porter would not let them fail today.
They like to say strength in numbers. Otto Porter, season high 19. He had 13 big ones in the 4th quarter.
You know it's Christmas if we're talking about someone other than Steph Curry.
Oh, no question about it. Dubs, put your dubs up. Oh, and by the way, Steph Curry, Mr. 3,000. He is 1 3-pointer away from becoming the first NBA player with 3,000 made threes. The next meeting for this 2 teams, March 30th. So a lot can change in that time. But until then, Steph Curry, step to the mic.
At what point did you know that this was the game that you were going to get your Christmas high?
No Wiggins.
I talked it up, but I mean, I didn't shoot well, but it's just all about being aggressive. You know, we're short-handed, next man up mentality. And that's the only way we're going to win a game like this. You know, prime time, everybody stepping up. Otto Porter, people cast him out, you know, last couple of years, and he's come here and really made an impact, and he took over that down the stretch in the 4th quarter. Draymond doing what he does, so I'm proud of everybody, man, because I don't know how many people picked us to win tonight.
A Christmas career high 33 for Steph Curry, getting rid of that 13 points per game, really stepping up. But he mentioned Otto Porter, Coach, his 2nd start of the season, really coming in.
It's Christmas, right?
Instant offense, right?
Dude, let's pump the brakes a little bit. When you watch these clips, look, Otto Porter played well, but if you watch the action in which he got those shots, it was all off screens and setting screens for that guy, Steph Curry. When you watch him right here, he's not even in the play right here. He's just filling the lane, getting out of transition. The other guys did the hard work and playing defense. Otto Porter just running the lane, getting a layup. Here is when you see him use them right here. Watch Otto Porter right here. He's setting a down screen, coming off a staggered down screen for Steph Curry. Guess what happens when Steph Curry comes off screen? Everyone helps, and it leaves you open for an opportunity. Watch here, a back screen right here. He's going to set this back screen, come off the screen right here. Now, this is a tough shot for Otto Porter. This is when you know he's rolling because Otto Porter don't get those shots anymore. But right here on this back screen, watch this. Look, when you set the back screen right there, everybody's going to help and stop and bump Steph Curry. Otto Porter comes out right there. He reads the screen. And I was always told as a young player, bro, the guy that sets the back screen is normally going to get the shot. So what you're seeing right now, Otto Porter's smart. He understands Steph Curry. Anytime you set a back screen for Steph Curry or any kind of screen, the defense is going to shift. They're going to overhelp. And if you read the coverage, you can slip or come off that screen and get a wide open shot. And that's what he did today, 8 for 13. All he did was take advantage of Steph Curry, and everybody paying so much attention to him, they tend to Phoenix Suns forgot a little bit about Otto Porter and others.
Talking about taking advantage of it, the Warriors teammates, when Steph was double teamed, they shot 8 for 10 from the field. So you got to hit those open shots. I mean, hey, you called it, Coach.
But it's all set up. Now think about it. If you take Steph Curry out of the equation, none of those things happen.
Indeed. Well, something else happened. We got plenty of Christmas games to show you. The Nets visiting.
And a Merry Christmas again, and welcome back to our studios in New York. As always, above the Heineken River Deck at Pier 17. That's Jalen, Michael Wilbon, Kendrick Perkins is in the house, and Stephen A. Smith is in his house. And that is where we will begin today, Stephen A., because you were the only one who had it right. You said Golden State was going to knock off the Suns in their building. What'd you see from the best team in the NBA?
What did I say? What did I say? I know what I said because I was there when I said it, fellas. I tried to tell you, Mr. Scottsdale, Mike Wilbon. I tried to tell you, Mr. Green Lantern, Jalen Rose. I tried to tell you, Santa Perk. Listen, we look at the Phoenix Suns and we respect them. They're the reigning defending Western Conference champions. We know how lethal they are. But without Andrew Wiggins, without Andre Iguodala, still devoid of the services of a Klay Thompson, the James Wiseman of the world, starting guys like Gary Payton II, with Steph Curry and Draymond, a rookie in Kuminga, who's an elite defender, and my God, the athleticism off the charts. Did you see what's happening here? They're building something. The movement without the basketball, the selflessness, the defensive prowess, and how they're able to amp that up. We didn't see Devin Booker have that great of a game, by the way. There's a reason for that. All I'm trying to say is that I get where y'all coming from, but listen to your boy next time. Listen to your boy.
Jalen Rose, this game had sort of a playoff feel. It had that kind of intensity for two teams that have now seen each other 3 times and may see each other quite a few more times. Feels like a big win for Golden State, doesn't it?
Try not to overreact to regular season games, but this will go down to me as a bad loss for the Suns. And Stephen A., they also were playing without Jordan Poole, the Golden State Warriors, and still got this win.
That's right.
When you face a shorthanded team like this on your home floor, and they're throwing multiple defenders at CP3, they had GP3 on them. They had Draymond Green on them. They had the rookie, the young fella Kuminga on them. You got to find a way to free him up. You got to do like a pin, almost like a pinball machine, and you got to get CP3 going downhill. They weren't able to do that, and they boggled down their offense in particular in the fourth quarter. I get the Golden State Warriors and Draymond Green leading that defense a lot of credit.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from him. I did say this was going to be the conference finals matchup, right? But when you look at it, sometimes, let me take you inside the locker room, Stephen A. I can't see you, but I know you can hear me. Let me take you inside the locker room. Sometimes when a team don't have their full roster, the other team sometimes drop their guards. This is a known fact, okay? So you may not respect a guy like Kuminga like you would do a Jordan Poole, or you may not respect a guy like
Otto Porter,
like you would Klay Thompson when he comes back. So that's what happened. And I watched some breakdowns by Phoenix. This is a team that's usually tied on the string. But I will say this: look, just because I picked the Suns doesn't mean that I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State doesn't come out of the Western Conference. And I actually think that this game meant more to Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors because how Steph been playing over his last couple Christmas games.
Interesting, yes. Steph Curry had a history of not performing well on Christmas, averaging just 13 points on Christmas games leading into today. Michael Wilbon is actually the mayor of Scottsdale, or at least sometimes it feels that way. And you called it midway through the fourth quarter. You looked up, you said this game is over. How did you see it?
Well, even though Steph Curry was, by the way, Stephen A., 10 for 27, you talked about Booker. Steph, neither one of them had a great shooting day because they're facing great defenses. But you said they're building. They're not building in Golden State. They've built. And what they've got, you look at the guys who play. Gary Payton, too, we already mentioned. Otto Porter, Kuminga, and Bielitsa. Those guys had 55 points. Those players have 55. So you look at what Golden State has built. What you've got here is 2 even teams. I thought this game was more important to Golden State, as it was also. And now they got to play one more time. It's not till late March. I think it's March 30th. They'll play again. That could be a tiebreaker game. That could be a tie-inducing game. These are the 2 teams that we feel now, with health, will play in the conference finals. Anybody disagreeing with that? No. No, there's no disagreement with that.
But we got to give the Utah Jazz a shout in this conversation, too. And you know who else I want to make sure I mention their name? Draymond Green.
Yeah.
He had 10 assists in today's game, right? And DeAndre Ayton did do a great job of punishing him in the paint. But however, he's going to be the first guy since Dennis Rodman in the late 80s to make the All-Star game